Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Tribal Trades. Welcome to the daily show. Wherever you are tuning in from around the world, I want to extend a warm welcome to you. Appreciate you coming. And if you're a subscriber already, that's absolutely fantastic. You know the drill. If you smash the like button down there, that will help grow this channel. I really appreciate that. Of course, if you haven't subscribed already and want to join this ever-growing community, please do so. Click the subscribe button and you'll get notified anytime there's a new email. And all the comments and questions, I really appreciate those. Probably my favorite part is your feedback, the comments that you leave and the questions that you have. And I look to get back to those as soon as I am able to. Okay, check out all the links also in the description. There's a bunch of those, including how to get started in the Stocks with Josh Discord, which I am in the crypto channel. So if you've not done that already, the best Discord, the best community on the planet is right below. Just one click away, your life can be forever changed. So much great content, wonderful community in there. Okay, so we're going to jump into, first of all, we're going to look at the Bitcoin charts here. And if we look at Bitcoin, we've had a little bit of a pullback. You know, I did share in the Discord yesterday that the markets don't like uncertainty. And boy, do they not want uncertainty. I mean, this candle here, this candle just got eaten up. This is like, wow, we're not closed yet. Okay, so this is potentially a fairly a bearish engulfing candle here, but it's not closed yet. So we'll just have to wait and see when we get the daily close today. So that's going to be fairly important. It'll be interesting also to see the ETFs, as there was a bit of a sell-off, or there was some panic selling there. But either way, there is going to be volatility because there is some uncertainty in the elections. And so we need to just be aware of that and trade with caution. Don't risk that which you're not, that you can't afford to lose. Okay, so as we see here, these alerts are popping up here. But as you can see here on this blue 50-day moving average. So I talked about, just recapping, the 200 EMA. I said we don't stay below there very long. I felt that a breakout was imminent. That's exactly what happened. What I didn't expect that we didn't get a retest. We don't necessarily need a retest of the 200 EMA. Certainly I would have liked one, but that's, it is what it is. It just moved on ahead. The 50-day moving average definitely wanted a retest, and we got multiple retests. You can remember me saying there that there wasn't a lot of volume, and it's true, the volume has decreased since the dump there, but I'd like to see some volume. But also, we hadn't had a strong bounce. Well, we got a strong bounce, all right, and we busted through the trend line, retesting this trend line now. This trend line has been in play for a fair while now, all the way back to the December. So, a ways back. So this is a fairly strong trend line here, and retesting that. Now, of course, we could break down below it. Then I would expect the 50-day moving average to provide support. I would be very surprised if this got broken, particularly with the Bitcoin conference coming up. Now, will the Bitcoin conference be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event? That is a very, very good question. Will it be a buy the rumor, sell the news event? This is interesting, whether or not that will be the case. But generally speaking, we've tended to see a lot of strong buying up to these big landmark events, moments with some great speakers. Rumored that Elon Musk may be speaking there. Rumored that, all I can say, there's no confirmation, Trump will also be speaking there. He's definitely scheduled to speak there on, I believe it's Saturday, July 27th? I'd have to check those dates. So we could certainly see a bit of a run up to there, but let's see what happens, because there is some volatility around some uncertainty markets because of the election. Okay, so, and of course, we've got trend lines here, boom. 1, 2, and so these are the levels that I'm looking at. So if you were looking to buy the dip, the Bitcoin dip, which we really haven't had one yet, number one, this could be an area entry here at around right where we are now at around 66,700. Then, and of course, these moving averages move, and as we move along the days, these trend lines go up. or across. This is a flat trend line here. We have a level here at around 64,000. So this would be my second entry here at 64,000. My third entry would be around about somewhere in the 61 to 62 area. And then we come down here to about the 59 area. So 59, probably 61, 61 and a half there, 62, then 63, 800 and 66. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 different entries that you can get on Bitcoin. All right, so we also had the Lux algo, remember, fire off just about a week ago. We had on the daily time frame that fired off. On the weekly time frame, has it fired off? It certainly has. So we've seen that. That's fairly bullish. As you can see, whenever it does fire off, even though it came down initially, we saw a big drop down when it fired off. Whereas on this candle here, on this candle here, it fired off, and there was a drop of at least $10,000 down to there. Okay, and so it fired off on one of these candles here, so we've certainly seen some big upside to here. There is a lot of sell pressure here, as you can see, right where my trend line is and right where the Fibonacci is at 68K. And we haven't seen the blue buy signal from the miners, so we'll just definitely keep an eye on that, okay? So the Coinbase premium hints that Bitcoin has hit the floor. Historically, Bitcoin price rebound after negative premium. So you can see each time after the Coinbase premium goes negative, there's been up, and we've so far seen a little bit of upside there, although we've some of that's been eaten up. But we'll see what happens by the end of the day. That's just the initial reaction of the market first thing. And this is why usually I do a Sunday after the close update that goes early on Monday. I didn't do that simply for this reason, because of the special circumstances around the presidential election. I wanted to see how the market would react. Okay. I also wanted to look a little bit at the Solana, because Solana has been outperforming Ethereum, even though we have the Ethereum ETF. Go figure. And so if you look here, we have clearly broken through the bullish wedge, the flag here. You can see we've broken above. We had a retest of that. We had a little bit. It's pretty close. I mean, remember, this is quite subjective as well. This is a line that I've drawn, so it'll be interesting to see. But certainly, I have targets to the upside on Solana. If there was a pullback, where would there be a re-entry? Well, it would be around about the 169, 170 level. That would be entry number one. Entry number two would be at the 50-day moving average, which is around about 150. Entry number three would be at about 140. And then entry number four would probably, I'd put it just under 130, just under the 200 EMA. You could wick under there. I'm not sure if we come back down here, but there's a couple of entries there that could work out quite well. Let's look on the 4 hour and see where the 200 EMA on the 4 hour is. There it is there. So this is going to be a big, strong area, because we've got the 200 EMA on the 4 hour and the 50-day moving average sitting at about 150. So if I was to see a pullback, then I would be looking to add definitely anywhere between 160 to 150 would be a good load up zone, in my opinion. Obviously, coming down lower here to 140 would be ideal. I'm just not sure whether that happens or not. And there is a lot of bullish narratives going around on Solana. Let's have a look at a couple of those. Number one, a multi-week pennant is breaking out now. So I just showed you that that had broken out to the outside. We just looked at that, and they've got a top of around 210 and then 260. So that's what I'm next to. Parts I'm taking profit is 210 and 260. I'll be taking some Solana off the table and looking at reaccumulating. Again, this one here, breakout target to around the all-time high of 260 there for Solana. And then we have that Solana is a fifth the market cap of ETH, still severely undervalued. And I like this tool here. You can show the price of A with the market cap of B. So once Solana gets to the market cap of Ethereum, the price of Solana will be ding, ding, ding around 900, which is about where I have the bull market top for Solana, about 900 to 1,000. So about a 5x from here, I think can be okay. But nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is set in stone. Nobody has a crystal ball. These are all just projections and probabilities. So we need to be careful there. Also, so I expect, as you can see here in my cheat sheet, that we have all these dollar cost average levels, and I expect, if you've been following along on my cheat sheet, you will be in profit on a lot of these. And I have all the different coins here. We have an others list. We have those that you would like to exit. We have a sample for tracking your portfolio. We've got some color codes now added, buy zones hit or in the buy zone. This was updated the 20th, so I haven't updated it. I will do another update, so just be careful on that if these are out of the buy zones now. Some of them may have gone out of the buy zone, so just be careful on that. But certainly there are different ways to dollar cost average. Okay, we're just going to finish off now. For those of you who didn't see my trade, the banana gun trade, Banana Gun went very well, and here's the Banana Gun roadmap. You can see here that this is a Telegram bot. I haven't used it yet, but I do plan on using it and testing it out and then giving an update on it. They're meant to be having a web app. There is a dashboard. I haven't checked that out yet. Orders, copy trading, auto sniping, for degens, buy degens. They've got a Binance listing and so forth. And I think their supply is only about 10 million coins or less. So I think their supply is very limited. And obviously there's been a lot of people who have said some interesting things about there. I do like this one here, where it's being used daily by a lot of users and it's generating real revenue. So I think that can be a positive there. Of course, as always, manage your risk. But I did give this trade, if we jump in here and search on Banana Gun, I did give this trade at about $60 and it jumped up. Banana Gun. You can get this on crypto.com. There's a link in the description below, a referral link. If you sign up using that, you'll get some free crypto. I'll get some free crypto. Win-win situation there, okay? And then you'll be able to trade on Banana Gun, but also you can get this on MEXC if you're not in the US of A. It kind of is close back to the buy going. It went there. So I give the trade yesterday and it popped yesterday all the way up to $76. I took profit there. Glad that I did. I told everybody I was taking profit there. Got these big long wickings here, so a lot of sell pressure. And then I did buy back some back here when it pulled back. I do have more orders. It is in my cheat sheet. So if you look under the others column, I may move this to my cheat sheet, but we have some more buy orders. So here, there were two opportunities to buy, one yesterday, one today. We're at 63. Yes, aggressive entry. You could jump in at 63, I guess. So that's number one. And then I've got lower buy orders there. And then I've got some TPs on the way up. But again, this has a very small circulation of only 10 million. We'll deep dive into Banana Gun at some point when I actually use it and give some feedback on that. And of course, for all of those that have signed up for the Musk Empire, there's a link below in the description. I do like this better than Hamster Kombat, number one. Number two, we're early on this, started in July 2024, whereas Hamster Kombat started in March and we only started as a community in June. And so I'm not sure what the rewards will be, but I also like the interface and the gameplay and how it's set up. Is a lot clearer on how they're going to reward people with your hourly rate plus the total amount of rewards that you have, and then thirdly, how many friends that you have. So this here, I'm liking it. Again, don't spend all day on it. My kids are doing it now. I'm saying, hey, listen, this is for dead time moments only. But they find a lot of fun and they enjoy doing it, while they're waiting for the toast to cook. I don't mind them tapping away a little bit. on it, but certainly I'm going to make sure I put some parental limits on that, and make sure you put some limits on yourself as well. But there is a link below in the description. If you have not signed up yet, you can get started on that by clicking on the link below. Remember, the key to airdrops is getting in early. If you're going to do this, and you don't have to do this, by the way, you might be already tied out by Hamster Kombat, and I don't want to do another one. Totally fine, I get it, okay? And there might be some of you that just don't have time for this as well and not interested. That's totally fine as well. But if you are thinking about doing it, the sooner you get started, the better. If you want to see, we don't know what kind of airdrop they're going to give. The news channel said that they are going to airdrop almost all of their supply to users. Okay, so it could be a fairly decent airdrop. We don't know. I'm willing to find out. I don't want to miss out. I'm happy to use a bit of my dead time. The tapping is only great to get you started and going, but it's those hourly mining rewards that pay the money to then you just keep growing it. And as you know, if you haven't checked out my step-by-step guide, I did the video yesterday. I posted that. It's about 10 minutes long and just shows you how to get set up on the Musk Empire game. All right, with that, I am going to close out this video. And as always, until the next video, happy trading.